And we're with Daryl today.
Hi, how you doing?
And Mauro.
Hi there.
How are you doing? And what are we looking at today?
So today we're looking at the new Impressa J9 OTC TFT. Basically all those abbreviations mean that we're looking at the latest version of the J9, which now comes with a full color TFT screen for easy display, drink selection and also processing. In terms of the machine itself, it's able to make a full range of milk specialty drinks at the touch of a button. The latest development is that this machine is a fully one-touch machine, whether selecting a cappuccino, latte macchiato, espresso, americano, they're all dispensed at the touch of one button.
And the beauty about this machine, the J9 being the latest model, very sleek in design, latest technology, it has this beautiful TFT screen, as Daryl was saying. As you see here, it has the menu, cappuccino, latte. But the beauty about this, with the rotary dial at the top, as you turn the dial, you see the beverages displayed. So you choose your personal preference, your espresso, as we see here, your latte macchiato, your cappuccino, your milk, hot water, 2 coffees, 1 coffee, 2 espressos, 1 espresso, 2 ristretti, 1 ristretto, latte macchiato, cappuccino. So it's a beautiful display showing all your beverages one can choose. So, should we make an espresso, Daryl? Let's start off with an espresso. There we go. So we place the 1 cup underneath both spouts. We press back to the main menu. We press the 1 espresso button there. On the screen here, it shows you your different strength settings. You can pre-program everything or override it. And right now, the unit is selected for a strong espresso, displayed with these espresso greens right here. And it's showing us that it's going to brew 45 milliliters of espresso. We can change that by selecting that arrow key there to make it shorter or longer. Or just leave it as is, and it produces a beautiful espresso with that beautiful crema on top. As well as you notice here below the coffee spout, it does have a light that highlights your beverage.
So in addition to coffee drinks, in terms of the espresso or the americano, we can also prepare a cappuccino and a latte macchiato with the touch of a button. So on this particular machine, we're also fortunate enough to have the height adjustable cappuccino and latte dispenser. We can place our cup to the side here. Select, for instance, a latte macchiato. The machine again grinds fresh, as with all the Jura machines, it brews the water from the water tank. And then initially, the machine will now start dispensing here, hot milk. There we are. So it's going to draw through our milk, heat and froth the milk, and serve it straight to our cup. Or not.
Now, obviously in this situation, it could be that our milk container is not properly set. So we double check on that.
Oh, we'll try once more.
And right now it's finishing off the process. So right now it's dispensing espresso, 90 milliliters of espresso. We'll try that one more time. Placing our cup underneath there, choosing our cafe latte. As the machine once again is grinding, it's very, very silent. We get a beautiful froth. It'll produce a beautiful microfoam with the premium foamer here on this unit here.
What we can also do is adjust the quantity of our milk foam. So rather than having just hot milk, we can also produce hot frothy milk. We've got the option of selecting the consistency of the milk using the dial here.
And as Daryl was doing, you can regulate the milk on demand by adding more or less, or pre-programming it to your personal cup size.
The machine is now offering a pause, and what this pause is doing, it's allowing the foamed milk that we just created to separate from the hot milk. The foamed milk rising to the top, whilst the hot milk, the warm milk, falls to the bottom. And now when our espresso is added to the drink, the espresso will arrive and sit between the two different layers of milk, creating that classic latte macchiato three-colored effect.
There's the espresso brewing directly behind. And as you see, we have a beautiful latte macchiato
Very impressive.
showing through the three tiers that are right there. So that's one of many beverages that this unit will create.
Again, in terms of the layout of the machine, we've got our water tank located on the left-hand side here. Again, with our new improved blue Polaris water filter, held in place by the filter extension. We also have our bean hopper, which on this machine is located at the rear of the machine, with our bean cover to protect the aroma and freshness of the beans inside. In addition, we've got a bypass chute, as with all of the Jura machines, which allows us to use a pre-ground coffee. So maybe we want to use a regular coffee bean that's been pre-ground, more of like a regular flavoured coffee as opposed to an espresso, or maybe we want to make a decaf coffee by using a pre-ground decaf in here as well. In addition to that, the machine has the same maintenance and cleaning requirements as the Jura machines, and as with most things that Jura does, they try and make it as simple as possible. In terms of the cleaning, you insert a cleaning tablet every 200 cups, and the machine will clean itself. Obviously, we've talked about the water filter, and there's also a self-cleaning option for the milk frother to make sure the milk frother always stays hygienic and ready to use. As we can in fact see on the display now, because we've actually produced a cappuccino or latte macchiato, the machine is prompting us to rinse the milk system. We can place a cup beneath, we can select the rotary dial on top, following the instruction to rinse the milk system, and the machine, using some water from its own water tank, flushes through the milk frother here to make sure there's no residual milk left in the milk frother. There we are.
Now it returns back to the main menu, where one can continue making their espresso, cappuccino, latte beverages, I should say. For programming, once again, has the P at the top, just to press that, and it shows you the maintenance status. It has a few pages that one can scroll through by once again turning the rotary dial. Here it shows your clean status, changing the filter when the filter needs to be changed, when the unit needs to be cleaned. If you want to activate a rinse cycle for the unit, as well as if you want to activate to clean the milk system as well, you could activate that on your own. So we turn the dial clockwise. Expert mode, under expert mode, we depress that button and you can actually program each individual beverage to your personal liking. So if we choose cappuccino, it shows us volume. Under volume, this is where we can actually program the amount of espresso being brewed by pressing either of the arrow buttons to make it shorter or longer. And once we select that, we press our save button, locking in that. Moving along, under coffee strength, we choose the strength of the coffee. We can choose from a extra mild with the arrow key, choosing mild, normal, strong, or extra strong. So it gives us 5 different strength settings to choose from. So if I choose strong, press my save button, that locks that in. Under temperature, we can choose the temperature being normal or high. So definitely I would always select a high, making sure that our coffee is nice and hot. And then under amount of milk, this is where we've programmed the amount of milk being foamed into our cup. It's set at 14 seconds, and once again you can choose the different variations of how long or short you want to produce the milk. And we press our save button once again.
So it's very easy to program.
Yes, exactly. And so on and so forth by going into the different panels here showing you setting up the coffee here.
So who is this machine ideally suited for?
Overall, the machine is targeted at, well, this machine being the J9 TFT, it's targeted at a I'd say, a group of people that enjoy making many different kinds of drinks, whether that be cappuccino or latte at the touch of a button. The idea behind the J9 is it's a very easy to use machine. So not only are you able to make a wide variety of products, they're all dispensed in a very easy to use manner. In terms of the probing of the machine and the customization, it's also moved a step forward because of this color screen. The actual customization for each drink has become even easier to operate and to change to your own personal liking. So this represents a very high-end product within the Jura line. And as I say, especially with the new development of this full color screen, it's moved on to a next generation in terms of programmability and usability of the Jura machines.
Perfect. So that wraps it up for the
Impressa J9.
There you go. Enjoy.
Thank you very much. See you soon.
Definitely.